Hey gang, Power Bricks back with another Lego Megazord review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Power Rangers Dragon Force Megazords, and this is number 4 and number 5. What we're taking a look at are the pink and black dragons, and this set is a double set, but what goes with it is the original core Megazord as you saw from the last review. If you have not seen it, please go check it out. Without further ado, let's just get into this. And for starters, I would just like to say, guys, there are a lot of Zords. They're already built, and I was gonna do art, but I'm not gonna do any art because I built too many Zords. So let's just enjoy this. So first, we're taking a look at number 4, and number 4 is Pink's, and this is a sort of light design with the dragon. I didn't want to go all the way out with this, but I did want to leave sort of a memorable design. Now we're going to take a look at the Drago brick, which is in the back, and we have number 4 there. Turn it around, and there is the dragon. So that's pretty much it for that. Get that to fit right there, snug. There we go. Articulation, you don't have any. You just can move these, and that's pretty limited due to what it's used for. Sorry, I just unplugged the charger. But due to what it's used for, there's nothing else but that, and that's pretty much it. You can only adjust that, but it's only good for just sitting on a shelf. So that's pretty much it for pink, and let's get on to black. So here is black, and black's is also piloted by a female, just to let you guys know. Pink and black are female Zords, piloted by female Rangers. Here is her dragon brick. Let's take a look at that, and here is black dragon, number 5. Okay, so we can put that right back on, and boom, here it is. Now articulation for this one, you only get wing articulation. There isn't anything else besides that, and this other section can move up to shoot lasers and stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. And one thing I would like to point out is that for both of these girls, they have their own modes with the Zord. So we're going to get into each one right now. And we're going to start off with number 4, then we're going to work our way to 5, so stay tuned. So to transform pink, it's pretty easy. What you're going to do first is lift up the tail and simply pull it out. Once you pull it out, the 2 sections will detach, and you can fold that down, and you fold up these, fold up the legs. Once you fold up the legs, you get a arm, and you go to the other arm with that out. You could take off the brick and just click it. Usually you just want to stack it like that so it can match with the crew. Once you guys take a good look at that, let that match with the whole crew. Okay, now to show you how this works, in addition to that dragon and its missing pieces, there is a Zord head that is made specifically for multiple dragon transformations. So when you want to merge up the entire Zord with any other dragon, you want to use this head for it. And these are the pieces we are going to be using, and the Zord is right to the side. So I'm going to move my camera a little bit. I may have to raise it just a tiny bit, but we're going to come to the Zord, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is that you have to do to get into the full Zord mode. So what we're going to do first is take off these little arms. Once you detach those, you can get this section here and unplug it. Now once you unplug this, there really isn't any use for it, so we're just going to set it off to the side. Now what is going to be the use are the pink parts. So we're going to raise up the camera one more time and also plug off the head, the original head. So those are the only pieces that you are going to be detaching for this transformation, and we're going to be left with this giant body. Okay, so the first things we're going to do first is we're going to connect Pink there and the other side here. And mind you guys, this is a giant cannon, so it can go to the side. It's a buster cannon. So that's how that looks. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this here, the tail here. You may hear people outside. Don't mind it. We're going to plug that in there. Boom. And we're just going to plug that on top. So now when it's merged together, this is the finalized look of the Megazord. I'm more so going to be picking up my camera to just show you, because I don't have enough space to literally just put the whole Zord in there. It's pretty large. So we are just going to get a sort of front and out look. But first, okay, so now we're going to show off the articulation. And before that, we're going to take a look at the Zord, and this is how it looks with the pink in it. It is a pretty large Zord. So having it off to the side, maybe about here, we can maybe so articulate. Okay, so here it is, and articulation is about the same. 360 arm rotation with a slight bend at the elbow. Sort of a really nice and different design we got here. The head also has cannons, and also on the side here it has one giant buster cannon, or whatever you want to call it. So guys, there is that pink one, and now we may get to the black one. Now, to transform the black one, it's quite simple. What we're going to do first is we're going to take off this hinge, and once we detach the hinge, you can then take this off, which is a Zord piece, and then we can open up this claw here. And I think I have it. Yeah, it's like this. So once you open it up, boom, there's a claw. You don't need the brick. It just combines with the rest. There it is. Voila. Okay. So once we do that, we can get this, fold these down. Or it can be open, because there are some interesting things. Now first, we are going to get the flames, because they are mandatory for this mode. And now we're about to move the camera. And so our next move will be to put this on. Now what we're going to form is the Dragon Trident. So you plug that on, the black one. You then get this piece here, and it plugs onto the head, giving him a sort of more dragonic aura. Jump force. Dragonic aura. There we go. So there's the claw, and what you're going to do next is we're going to get, whoa. Yeah, he's getting a little top heavy. Kind of his legs are a little funny when it comes to balance, but he does work. Okay, so we're going to get the flame, and we plug it into this right here. And we're going to do the same with the other side. And once you do that, you have your Dragon Trident. And here is the Zord in the full mode with the black. Now, you guys be the judge. You tell me what you think. Well, it's sticking over there. So here he is. Tried my hardest to get something nice. The same articulation, so we're really not going to go over it. But the only thing that I will show you is this sideways, so you may see these words Trident mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this half of the review. Whoops. Let's go into the next half. And so the next part that we're going to do is we're just going to get pink right here, only this piece, because this is the 5 Zord formation. You plug that on there, get this here, plug it into the side. This here plugs to the side also. Whoops. It plugs into the side also, like that. Now the next thing that we are going to do is get the red dragon head. Open up the mouth. We are going to more so get this, and it's just going to rest right on top of there. Bam. And once it does that, here is your Zord. Now, you guys can be honest with your thoughts. Whoops, you guys saw a little bit too much. But, you guys be honest. What do you think? It's sort of the same deal of articulation, so we're really not going to go over it. It's very, very articulated, I will say that. He stands kind of funky, but he does look nice. Yes, I do. I look great, don't I? Only you can build, what's the word? Megazords. I didn't want to say for Optimus Prime and copyrights. Alright, I'm just with you guys. Alright, so, whoa. So, pretty much, here's a Zord. That is it for this guy. And this is Power Break signing off.